Hello and welcome to Let's Play Gothic 2.
Nobody ever
So
asked.
we continue to join the mercenaries,
You just have to listen to them.
and I think I almost
You already
done.
know what I think.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
It's possible. I was in the colony too.
Right.
That's nothing.
What do you want?
And there's more, believe me.
How's the situation?
Right now, we've got real trouble. Two factions are building up amongst us mercenaries. Silvio and his people doubt that Lee is following the right plan.
You can't rely on that.
How come there are two factions?
Most of us came out of the colony with Lee back then, but some of the mercenaries hooked up with us later. They didn't come from the colony, but were farther south fighting the Yorks. Somehow they got wind that Lee needed people. Their leader was Silvio. He agreed that Lee was in charge, but now he's trying to stir up the mercenaries against him and his plan. A lot of Lee's people don't think that it's a big problem, but I know guys like Silvio. He'll go to extremes to realize his ideas.
I don't want to hear that.
Do you know what Lee's intentions are?
Lee wants us to wait and starve the paladins in the city.
Better to watch out.
He is planning to get us all away from the island. And Enos knows I've got nothing against getting away from here. I don't really know how he's planning to go about it, but I trust him. He's led us well so far.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
Do you know what Silvio is planning?
Silvio found out that some of the paladins have moved out to the old colony. He says the rest of the paladins wouldn't dare to attack us here and wants to take advantage of the situation, plunder the small farms, waylay the militia patrols outside the city, hold up travelers, things like that. But Lee thinks that would be the worst thing we could do in our situation.
He really should have known better.
I want to become a mercenary.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Where's the problem?
No
Well,
idea.
I either have to vote for you or against you. And in the situation we're in, I'll only vote for you if I can be sure that you're on Lee's side.
So what should I do?
Simple. Beat up a few of Silvio's boys. That way both sides will know exactly where you stand. And if you stick to the rules for a duel, you'll even win the respect of the others.
Couldn't care less.
What are the rules for a duel?
Go to Torloff and let him explain it if you're interested. Just so we understand each other. I don't care if you stick to the rules or not, just as long as the boys wind up out cold in the mud.
Which of the mercenaries are Silvio's men?
There are 6 men. First of all, Silvio himself and his right-hand man, Bulco. Then there's Rod, Sentenza, Fester, and Raoul. The rest of the people are either neutral or on Lee's side.
He should have known.
How many of Silvio's people should I defeat?
If you knock 3 of them to the ground, then you've proven which side you're on. Whom you choose is your business. Just one little hint. This isn't about proving your courage. Don't go up against Silvio himself. He'll make mincemeat out of you.
How many of Silvio's men are still on my list? Rod looks a little worse for the wear. Fester tried to take me for a ride. That was his mistake. I went to see Raoul.
And
He was badly in need of a proper licking.
that's enough. That's enough.
No idea, you
I'm
tell me.
impressed. If Lee asks me, I can vote for you without hesitation.
Oh, thanks,
Got no
man.
time for things like that.
Let's not be so hard with you. I'm gonna check inside.
That's been telling you anything
Maybe
good.
this. Maybe vote for me.
That's been known a long time.
Call it.
Everything fine with you?
So, you want to join us then, hmm? Do you even have a decent weapon?
How did you end up with the mercenaries?
I came with Silvio from the south. We belong to an army of mercenaries which fought against the orcs.
What's your opinion of Silvio?
He's a dangerous fella, and many of the mercenaries who came with him this far listen to what he says. Better not pick a fight with him.
What's your opinion of Lee?
I think that the only thing Lee is really interested in is getting away from this island. He wants to go to the mainland. Seems to have a bone to pick with someone there. At any rate, he does a far better job than Silvio ever could. Moreover, he's a good leader. Most of the time we can do whatever we want here.
Of course.
Would you mind if I joined you?
Once you have passed the test, I shall vote for you.
I passed it already.
Well, that's all right then.
What weapons do you have to offer?
Only the best. Just take a look at them.
Only the best. I see. Only the best. 200. Oh, he's some kind of bow have. A dragon bow. That's a bow. I need this bow. I actually need this. It's not quite much like a price. Yeah, I actually only need 900 and I get this bow. A crossbow is not much. Okay, maybe you want to buy something for me. Take it. I don't actually don't need this. Alright. Well, I'm gonna talk
Is it really
with
true?
this
People.
now.
Hey, you!
That's no that all along.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see. Wolf says he has nothing against you joining. Jarvis thinks you're on the right side.
Nothing amazing.
It's Cord's opinion that you first need to learn how to handle weapons better. Cypher says that for him it was crystal clear that you'd get to join.
Nobody.
Something seems to have made him really happy. You seem to have convinced Rod that you're strong enough. Sentenza will vote for you. He says you were a very reasonable man. I don't need to say anything about Silvio and Bolko. Those two morons are against everyone.
I don't know who to believe these days.
Buster says you're okay, and Dar says you're a blabbermouth. But his vote doesn't count for very much here. The rest of the mercenaries haven't said anything.
Don't tell me that.
You convinced most of them by passing the test.
LAR himself was after.
Although a lot of them say that getting a farmer to pay his rent was too easy for a test. You have my vote in any case, and you won some fair duels. A lot of mercenaries respect that. Most of the mercenaries are for you. As far as we're concerned, you can start with us at any time. Go to Lee. He'll explain everything else to you.
Don't tell me that.
Alright.
Nobody ever asked
And
for
that's
my
it?
opinion.
And I can join to you?
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, this will be nice.
Believe anymore.
Hey Lee.
I'm ready to join you.
Then you've passed Tarloff's test?
Yes.
That's good. What did the other mercenaries say?
Most of them are on my side.
Good. Then go see Onar now. I've already talked with him. But you'll have to negotiate your pay yourself.
A pay? Okay, what pay? Let's see. That's strange. In this place, don't singing us some music. So, owner,
Who let you in here? What are you doing here on my farm?
Lee sent me. I want to work here as a mercenary.
He's already talked to me. He's the one responsible for you, so suit yourself. But no fooling around here. Leave the farmers and the maids alone, and, above all, don't nab anything, capiche? For everything else, talk to Lee. All we need to discuss now is your pay.
So how about my pay?
Well, let's see. Let me think. 50 gold pieces. What do you say?
Sounds all right.
I think so too. Now go see Lee.
I think for now it's good price. 50 gold pieces.
I'm ready to join you.
Have you seen Onar?
He agrees.
Welcome aboard. Here, take some decent armor first. I'm glad to have you with us. I already have your first assignment. It has to do with the Paladins. It's time you went to see them. You wanted to go there anyway.
And how can I get to the Paladins now?
Very simple. You'll take our peace offering to them. I know Lord Hagen, the commander of the Paladins, from my time in the Royal Army. I know how he thinks. He doesn't have enough men. He'll accept the offer. At least he'll listen to you. I've written a letter. Here. In any case, that should get you admitted to see the leader of the Paladins.
Okay, I finally get armor. That's much better than armor. Much better. Finally, I think I will levelation, but not.
Do you really believe that?
Welcome to the mercenaries, kid.
Thanks.
As soon as I have something for you to do, I'll let you know.
Never knew that. I've gone about it differently.
Okay,
You think this is easy as that?
who are you?
Everybody asks for
You
my
don't have to
opinion.
tell me that.
Hello, pretty girl.
What do you want?
This forever.
It's as easy as that.
Do you really believe that about it differently?
They say you are revolting against the king.
My father has decided that it's time we defended ourselves. The militia never helped us anyway. They only came here to drag off our provisions.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Whole thing, all over again.
What's your job here?
I sell the goods that we produce. If you want to buy something, just let me know. But let me warn you, I won't stand for either haggling or stealing, understood?
I'm staying out of it.
Show me your wares.
What can I offer you?
That's all just gossip.
Well, it's not much.
That's been known a long time.
That was no big deal.
Has anything significant happened lately?
A few days ago, my father decreed that we're no longer allowed to sell anything in town. So now I'm staying here on the farm and selling my wares to visitors only.
I couldn't care less.
Okay.
Can't rely on that.
He really
Will you look at that?
What do you want?
Don't think that I respect you now, just because you're one of us. I'll tell you something.
It happens sooner or
No
later.
matter what you're wearing, I can see right through you. To me, you're just a greasy little idler,
Happens
nothing
sooner or
more.
later.
Don't say you didn't know
He
that.
thinks it's as easy as that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
What's your problem?
I know people of your sort. All talk, no guts. I detest somebody who dresses up all important and brags about his heroic deeds.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Just yesterday, I slugged one of the boys here in the mouth because he claimed he could bring down a black troll with one hand tied behind his back.
So what?
What's that supposed to mean?
Get away with that.
So what? Have you ever seen a black troll, Big Mouth?
Believe me.
Do you have any idea how big those monsters are, man?
I'm staying out of
If you just get one step too close to
You
them,
really should have
they'll
known
tear
better.
you to pieces.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I've got no time for things.
Black troll. No problem.
You're asking for it, huh? I ought to rip your head off.
Nothing amazing.
But I've got a better
I'm
idea.
staying out
If
of
you're such a great fighter, then prove it.
What's in it for me?
Stupid question. Your honor and your jaw in one piece?
That's not a whole lot, is it?
That isn't true.
Shall we say, I'll pay you a ton of money if you bring me the hide of a black troll. How's that sound?
Better.
Then what are you waiting for?
Know that.
Couldn't care less.
That's the
A
truth.
black troll, I think that's quite strong this creature. Finally, the music. Yay! Music! Now, I'm still actually noob. I don't have very good items. Very good items, but what can I do? Actually, I wanna to learn to get some skins. something like that. But I don't get anything if I don't kill mobs. Don't killing mobs. It's a lot of damage. Okay. Alright. Where is another? Oh, he's inside.
Nothing there.
Alright. First blood. But yeah, I actually want... I need some dexterity involved. But I need actually and money. To get money, I need the hunter who can teach me some kind of skinnings and some kind of thing. What is this?
I know nothing about picking
And I
locks.
actually don't know about what he said.
I'm staying out of it.
That's a bad, I think. Now I can become mercenary. Maybe I maybe can be some like, well, in my town, some strange this masters to join actually. Who are you actually?
Everything all right? Ah, an unfamiliar wanderer. I am very busy, so what do you want?
What are you doing here?
Well, the things a woodcutter and hunter usually do.
Hunter?
What interesting things are there to see here?
Interesting is well put. If you go deeper into the woods here, you'll run into some very evil fellows. They're about 10 feet tall, hairy, and in a really bad mood. So don't go there if you're not strong enough for them.
Oh.
Can you teach
Oh,
me
yeah.
something about hunting?
Sure, but first get me something decent to eat. I'm dying of hunger out here. I want a bottle of milk, a loaf of bread, and a fat ham. Then I'll teach you what you want.
But I don't have it. Some milk, damn it. I think bread, I think. Yeah. Who can sell milk and but milk and loaf. What is this loaf? actually don't know. And I actually don't know. And I gonna end this episode and otherwise. So thank you for watching. Subscribe and see you in the next video.